Hi, Mrs. Hensley's friends. I am going to review vocabulary and verbs with you, and then when we're finished, you are going to listen to the story Mouse's First Fall. Okay, and I will tell you about that after we go over vocabulary and after we go over verbs. I want you to be, when you're listening to Mouse's First Fall, be thinking about how some of these vocabulary words could fit in with that story. Okay, so let's talk about our vocabulary words for the week. Discover, remember, discover. When you discover, you're learning something new. So when you discover, you're learning something new. Okay? So think about some things that you could discover, okay? And maybe you can discover something in Mouse's First Fall. You might learn something new in there. Defeated. When you have defeated someone in a game, that means you have won the game. I don't know if there will be anything about defeated in there, but see if anybody wins something, okay? Tools. Tools are things that help people do work or help people learn. Some tools have to be used for certain kinds of jobs. And you might, when you're listening to Mouse's First Fall, see if they're using any tools, okay? To rake up leaves, just different kinds of tools, okay? Rumble. A rumble is a long, low sound like thunder. Okay, so a low, long sound like thunder, rumble. Fetch. When you fetch something, you go after it and then you bring it back. So you might see if there's anything that would fit that in Mouse's First Fall. Does he go get something and bring it back? I don't know. Okay, so those are our vocabulary words. Again, discover, defeated, tools, rumble, and fetch. Okay, so those are our vocabulary words for this week. Okay, verbs. Let's talk about verbs for a moment. Verbs are action words. What someone or something is doing. Running, eating, playing, swimming, playing ball, sleeping. So those are all verbs. And a noun is a person, place, or thing. So the noun would be who is doing whatever they're doing. Okay, so let's say Dan ate dinner at the restaurant. So Dan would be our noun, and ate, he ate, would be our verb, because that tells us what he's doing. He ate. Okay, so remember, a verb shows action. It's an action word. What are they doing? And a noun is a person, place, or thing. Who is doing that? Okay, so I was just doing a short video on vocabulary, verbs, and nouns, and you are going to listen to Mouse's First Fall. It's not Mrs. Hensley reading it, it's someone else reading the story. You will need to know, so while you're listening to the story, I want you to be thinking about these things, okay? You are going to need to know the main characters in the story. You are going to need to know the setting. Remember, the setting is where a story takes place. Where were they? Okay? You will need to know what happened at the end of the story. Okay? You need to think about, is it fiction or is it nonfiction? Remember, what is fiction? Fiction is not true. It's a made-up story. Nonfiction is true and is usually photographs, okay? Pictures taken with the camera, okay? So fiction or nonfiction, you'll need to let me know that. And then you're going to have a writing that says, in the fall, I see. And you're going to write what you see in the fall. Now, the last template has a fall word bank where you could go to see some of the words and know how to spell them. That's the only place you can get help with spelling words, okay? There is a word bank there. So that's on the last template, okay? That's where you will find that. So if you want to see how to spell words, I know I saw scarecrow on there. There's also a little voice. You can push the play button and it will tell you what that word says, okay, and what that picture is. So you can use the word bank to help you spell what you see in the fall, okay? Do your very best and have a rest of your wonderful Wednesday, okay? I will talk to you friends soon. Bye.